Hi guys, welcome back to another session of performance testing and engineering concept. I hope you are doing good and you would have seen my previous video on performance testing. If not, we will touch base again on the definition of performance testing and then we will see some more concepts related to performance. Right? So in the last session, we tried to define performance testing with a very simple example of a mobile application, right? So performance testing is the process of testing an application for the responsiveness, stability, or scalability under the load condition. We have different kind of testing defined for a performance test cycle. For example, normal performance test, load test, stress, endurance, spike, volume, and many more. We will see each one of them and try to understand them with a very simple examples. But before do that, let's try to understand the term load, which is commonly used term in entire performance testing cycle. So for some people who has some background, they know what is the load, right? For those who are very new to performance testing, load means the number of users visiting any application or portal at the same time. For example, if there is a sale going on Amazon or Flipkart, how many users are going to visit the application Amazon or Flipkart at the same time? For making it very simple, let's take some number and try to do the calculation with that. Let's just say a Black Friday sale is going on, right? And the number of users who are visiting Amazon or Flipkart portal would be nearly 5,000 to 6,000 for an hour. So we'll say there is a load of 5,000 user or 6,000 user for that application for that hour, right? I hope now it is clear what is load. Whenever we say the term load, it is the total number of users doing some activity on that application or portal which is under test. Now let's just go back and try to define performance testing, load testing, stress, endurance, and other type of testing. So performance testing would be the testing of application where we will be checking again the responsiveness, stability, scalability of the application under the nominal load. When I say nominal load, it is not the actual load. In my previous example, I said there will be 5,000 to 6,000 concurrent users who are visiting the application in an hour, right? So when I say nominal load, you can define nominal load as 60% of the actual load or 70% of the actual load. It is always a good practice to do the testing with nominal load. Never ever try to put actual load and try to stress or break your system. Always try to do step-by-step testing. It is always a good idea to start your testing with 50% of the load if you are new to the application or testing it first time. So when we do performance test, we will take 60 to 70% of the actual load and try to do the testing with those number of users. Now let's just move back to load testing and try to define it. Load testing is the same process what we define for performance testing but with actual load. So we will be checking the application responsiveness or throughput with peak load condition or actual load condition. In our example, we define the number of users as 5,000 to 6,000. So this time if we do load test, we will be using all 5,000 users and try to see how the application behave. Now if somebody asks you what is stress test, stress, as the name says, you are going to put a stress on the system, right? See, all these things are related. By the name itself, you can make out certain things. Of course, the objective of each testing will be different. Stress test is a process of testing where we will try to put extra load on the system and try to see the breaking point. We want to see what is the max cap of my system. Is it 5,000 user? Is it 8,000 user? Is it 10,000? So we are going to increase the number of users, either 1x, 1.5x or 2x, and then we will try to test the system. Now let's just go back to the fourth type of testing, which is endurance test, or some people will define it as longevity test. What are those? This is a form of performance test where we will be again doing the testing with the nominal load but going to run the test for long duration. That is where it is called longevity or endurance test. In this test, we will be running the test for 6 to 8 hours, or some cases people are running it for 10 to 12 hours, just to find out any processor or memory related issues. Is there any problem with your CPU or memory? How long we can run the test, right? So let me reiterate the 4 type of testing we defined today. One is performance testing with nominal or normal load. Second would be the load testing with the actual peak load. Third would be stress test, where we'll be breaking the system with 1x, 2x or 3x load. And last one would be the endurance test, where we will be testing the system with a performance load or nominal load for long duration. Thank you guys. Stay tuned for the another session. We will be covering some more concept. Let me know your thoughts if these sessions are useful, so that I can get motivated and make more such videos. Thank you. Have a nice day. Put your comment in the comment section. Thank you. Bye bye.